Hello everyone, this is Lakshmi Prasanna. Today I am going to explain about fixed point division. On completion of this period, you would be able to know what are the steps to perform the fixed point division, and will give the examples of the fixed point division operation. And in the last class, you have learned about how to perform fixed point multiplication of two numbers with suitable examples. So now I will explain about division of fixed point binary numbers. So division of two fixed point binary numbers in a signed magnitude representation is done by process of successive shift and subtract operations. So see this example here. So manually, how you can do the division of the two numbers. So this is the example for that. Before going to uh, the how we can perform the division of binary numbers. So before going to know that, so we should know how to perform the binary division of the two numbers manually. So take this decimal numbers. These are the two decimal numbers. So this is 13 is the divisor, and then our 98 is the dividend. So 13 ones are 13 here. So here 13 ones are 13 here. So 9 minus 3 is nothing but 6 will get, and 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0, and this side comes here 68, and then 13 5s are. So 65. So 8 minus 5 will get the 3. 6 minus 6 0. So after the division of two decimal numbers, we will get the quotient as 15, and then the remainder as the 3. Here remember one thing, division of the two binary numbers is nothing but it's a process of successive shift and then subtract operations, and this is example for division of the two decimal numbers. And see this one, this is the example for how you can perform the division of two binary numbers. Take this one 101 and then 11010. Here I think you know it. What it means by 101, and what is the value of the decimal number? 101 is nothing but it's a 5, and 11010 is nothing but, you know it. We know it. Uh, what is the value of this one? This is the 5. Divisor is nothing but 5, and 11010 is nothing but 2 power 0 is nothing but 1, and 1 into 0 is nothing but 0, and 2 power 1 into 1, so is nothing but 2, its value 2, and then 2 power 0, sorry, 0 1 2, 2 power 2 into 0 0, and then 2 power 3 is nothing but 8, and 2 power 4 is nothing but 16. 16 uh, 16 plus 8 24, 24 plus 1 minute 1 11010. So here 2 power 0 into 2 power 0 into 0 plus 2 power 1 into 1 plus 2 power and then 2 power 2 into 0 plus 2 power 3 into 1 plus 2 power 4 into 1. So 2 power 4 is nothing but 16 plus 2 power 3 is nothing but 8 plus 2 power 2 is nothing but 4 into 0 0 plus 2 power 1 into 2 power 1 is nothing but 2 2 power 1 is nothing but 2 into 1 2 2 into 1 2 plus 2 power 0 is nothing but 1 1 into 0 is nothing but 0. So 16 plus 8 is nothing but 24. 24 plus 2 is nothing but 26. So 5 by 26. So now divisor E is nothing but 5 and dividend is nothing but 26. So we have to do the division operation of these two. This one. So here 101 so 1 1 into 101 is nothing but 101. So like this you have to write here 101 and then this 0 comes and this one comes here and then I 0 minus 1 is nothing but so take the borrow here this one comes here 1 0 minus 1 is nothing but 1 and take the borrow here so 0 minus 0 0 1 minus 1 0 and this one 1 1 0 here this one 0 minus 1 1 will get the 1 and we are subtract 0 minus 1 is nothing but subtraction is the 1 and then borrow is the 1. So when then, this one comes to here we take the borrow to this one so we will get the 0 here 0 and then this 0 comes here this one comes here 1 minus 1 sorry 0 minus 1 1 so 1 1 0 and then this take the 0 here and then put the 0 here and then after uh, 1 write the 1 here 0 and then 1 1 0 1. So yeah I told you already so 0 minus 1 so subtraction is the 1 and then borrow is the 1 so uh, this is the subtraction result 1 0 minus 1 1 and then borrow is the 1 so nothing will be here 0 minus 0 0 1 minus 1 0. So remainder will get the quotient as the 101 and then remainder as the remainder as the 1. So this is the way to do the division operation of the two binary numbers. So how the system can do this division operation. So this is the way you already discussed the multiplication of the two binary numbers how the system can do that. uh, Remember one thing division of the two binary numbers is nothing but it's a process of successive subtraction and then shift operations and then a multiplication of two binary numbers is nothing but it's a successive of addition and then uh, shift operations. So here before going to the system before going to perform the division of two binary numbers so first it should store the those two binary numbers in the system and then whenever make a call to that operation by division operation the system can access that two binary numbers and then perform the division operation. So first uh, to do the binary operation, we have to store those numbers in the corresponding registers. So let the divisor and then dividend be loaded in register BR and AR.Q. Here BS is sign of divisor and AS is sign of dividend. So see here, BR equal to is nothing but BS dot B. BS is nothing but sign of the divisor, and AR equal to AS dot A. AS is nothing but sign of the dividend. QR equal to QS dot Q. So is nothing but sign of the coefficient, and the length of BAQ register C is in n bits, 4 here. Our example is nothing but 4. So sequence counter is set to the 4. So I told you already in the multiplication operation, we use the one thing, so that is nothing but sequential counter. Sequential counter is nothing but, so how long the system can do this successive uh, subtraction and then um, subtraction and then shift operations. So based on the sequence counter value, the system can perform the successive uh, subtraction and then shift operations. So how you can set the this sequence counter value is nothing but, so based on these registers we can set the sequence counter value. So here remember one thing, if the BAQ register sees n bits, so that can be set to the n minus 1 bits. Means that we in these corresponding registers we are storing the data along with the sign bit. So if that register holds the 5 bits, so it can be set to the 4 bits. See this way of storing the uh, corresponding numbers in the registers. A0 is nothing but sign bit, and then A1, A2, A3, like this we can store the numbers. And then B0 is nothing but sign bit of the B, and then B1, B2, B3 is nothing but signed magnitude numbers. And then Q0 is nothing but QS, means that coefficient sign of the coefficient, and Q1, Q2, Q3. It means that signed magnitude bits. So the subtraction of divisor B from dividend AQ can be performed by use complement method. So in the previous classes we already learned about how you can do the subtraction operation. Subtraction operation is nothing but, so first initially which number is subtracting from the other number, so that one we have to represent in the two's complement. And then so once that subtracted one can be represented in the two's complement, then we have to add that result of the two's complement to the first number. So then we will get the subtraction of the two numbers. So in detail, we already discussed in the earlier classes. I hope you understand well how you can do the subtraction operation. So now I think I don't need to explain in detail about how you can perform the subtraction operation. See this example how you can how the system can be done this division operation. See this example and store the B. So B same as the multiplication of the two numbers, but only one difference is here. We are doing the subtraction here, but there we are add the number A to the B. So here we are subtracting the B from A. So the B should be represented in the 2's complement form. So 1B is nothing but 1011. So B complement plus 1. So 010. B is nothing but here 1011. So B complement plus 1 is nothing but 01. What we'll get here, one's complement is nothing but 01. 1 it becomes the 0, 0 becomes the 1, and then 1 1 becomes 0 0, 0 1 double 0. So double 0, 0 1 double 0 is nothing but we add the 1 to get the 2's complement. So 0 0 1 double 0. So we'll get the 0 1 0 1 2's complement. And AQ is nothing but divisor here. The dividend can be, this is the divisor can be stored in the B register, and then dividend can be placed in this AQ registers. And the result of the two numbers is nothing division of the two numbers is nothing but we will place it in the AQ registers. So initially, so that can be represented in the, that can be stored in the AQ registers dividend. So I told you already SC can be set to the number of bits of the B register. So SC can be placed set to the 4, and then initialization E, initially nothing it can be, and then A is nothing but this one, Q is nothing but this one. In the AQ registers you are storing the dividend, and Qn is nothing but here 0, and shift left EAQ, and then 1, shift left E, this is nothing but EAQ. So shift left is nothing but this is comes here, and then nothing here initially. So now you are doing the operation shift left EAQ. So this can be here, this zero, two zeros, these two zeros, and then 1. This 0 comes here, and then 1 0 0 nothing here. Here nothing. This one, and then add B complement plus 1 is nothing but this one, 0 1 0 1, means that we are doing subtraction of the two numbers. So double 0 1 0 1 0 1 can be subtracted from this one, double 0 1 0. So from this one we are doing the subtraction, 0 minus 1 1. So here this nothing is here, so 1, subtraction is the 1, and 0 minus 1 1, and then uh, 1, and then 0 minus 1 1, and then 0 minus 0 0. So then after E equal to 1, set, so E equal to here 1, so set Qn equal to 1. So after the operation, so this is the result. E is nothing but 1, and A is nothing but 0 triple 1, and Q is nothing but 1 double 0 1 1. So you are setting after subtraction of the numbers, so we will get the what is the value. Based on that we will set the Qn value. So Qn is 1, and then this is 1, and once again decrement the sequential counter value. So this is initially 4 and becomes the 3, and shift left EAQ. So once again this is the EAQ. So this is goes on, and then this 0 comes here, and triple 1, and then this one comes here, and then 0 0, and then 1 this is initial, and then once again b complement plus 1. So this value can be added to the shift result of the shift operation, 0 1 0 1, and then 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1. So sum is the 0, and then carries the 1. 1 plus 1, sum is the 0, carries the 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, so nothing but sum is the 1, carries the, sorry, 1 plus 1 0, this is the 1, and then 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1, so sum is the 0, carries the 1. So 1 plus 1, sum is the 0, carries the 1. So here this is 1 plus 1 plus 1, and this is the 1, this is the 1s, and then 1 plus 1, sum is the 0, carries the 1. So here the result is after subtraction, carries the 1 0 1 double 0, and then 0 0 1, this is nothing. So based on this we will set here. So e equal to 1, now set q1 equal to 1. So this becomes 1 and this becomes 1. So once again after goes to decremental operation. So SC becomes 2. Shift left EAQ, and then so this is goes on, and this 0 comes here, and this 1 comes here, this 0, and then this 0, this is comes here, and then 0 double 1, this is, and then once again do the subtraction operation. So 0 1 0 1, 0 plus 1 1, 0 plus 0 0, 0 plus 1 1, and 1 plus 0 1, and then 0 double 1 x, and then x, and then here see this one. So e is equal to 0, so we have to restore add b. So set q1 equal to 0, restore add b is nothing but once again this b is added to this. So 1 0 1 1. So 1 plus 1 0, 1 plus 1 0 1, and 1 plus 1 0, carries the 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1. So this is 1, this is, so finally we'll get 1 triple 0 0 double 1 0. So set q1 equal to 0. So this is comes here, this 0, this 0, and then decrement the sequential counter value, shift left EAQ. So once again this is here, this triple zeros, and this 0 here, 1 1 0, and this perform the subtraction, and 0 1 0 1, 1 0 plus 1 1, 0 plus 0 0, 0 plus 1 1, 0 plus 0 0, 0 1 0 1, 110 x x, and then so here e equal to 1, set q1 equal to 1. So this is comes as 1, this is comes as 1. Then after decrement to the sequential counter value, so SC becomes the 0. So SC, once SC becomes the 0, means stop our process. So whatever the value placed in the AQ registers, this is nothing but result of the remainder. Whatever the value hold in the A, so that is the remainder, and then whatever the value hold in Q register, that is nothing but quotient. So how you can decide the sign of the division of the fixed point binary numbers? So based on this, so we can decide the sign of the division of the two fixed point binary numbers. So sign of dividend AC is plus and then sign of the divisor is plus. So sign of coefficient QS is nothing but plus. So if the sign of the dividend is plus and then sign of the divisor is minus and sign of the quotient becomes as the minus. And if it is a sign of the dividend is minus and then sign of the divisor is plus and sign of the quotient becomes as the minus. And sign of the dividend is minus and then sign of the divisor is minus, sign of the quotient becomes as the plus. In assigned magnitude representation, plus is shown by 1 and then minus is shown by 0. Hence, we can infer sign of the quotient as AS XOR operation BS. So this is the flowchart for to perform the division of the two binary numbers. So this is the entirely showing the number divide operation. So dividend in AQ and then divisor in B. So we have to know the what is the sign of the division operation. So to check that one we have to perform the sign operation. So this is the chart. So based on if it is both are the plus and then we'll get the sign as the plus. So if one is minus and another one is minus, we will get the minus. So one is from both are minus, then we will get the plus. So so based on that we will get the sign of the division operation. And then after once this is over and then we'll get the we have to initialize what is the sequential counter value. So that is nothing but divisor bits can be set to the sequential counter value. So n minus 1 bits. I told you already in the last class why we should set to n minus 1. So why? Because is nothing but divisor is nothing but it holds the um, bits along with the sign bit. So so only we have to do it as the n minus 1 bits. And then we have to check whether it is division overflow occurring or not. So for that to test the divide overflow condition, we have to do this. So a plus b complement plus 1. So for this is nothing but subtraction of the number. So a minus b, I told you in the example. Uh, this one, so that is can be placed in the EA register. So if e equal to 0, then there is no division overflow, then we can go to the forward. And if it is any division overflow, so just we have to store the bits again into the B register divisor, and then we just stop the division of the two numbers. So first, for example, how you can check the division overflow is nothing but 1 by 0. So 1 by 0 is nothing but infinite value. So that is nothing but division overflow. So to check there is a chance to get the division overflow. So for that reason, before going to move to the division of the two numbers, so first we have to check the whether there is any division overflow occurring or not. So this is the way of checking to division overflow condition. If it is not, then again restore the b value to the a b. Once again you have to store the bits to the original registers. So for this restoring one, we have to do this one. And then perform the division operation starts. So first we have to shift left operation. So EAQ and then E equal to 1. So do this one. A plus B complement plus 1. Q1 is set to 1 and then decrement the sequential counter value. So then once again we have to check whether SCG reaches the 0 or not. If it is not, once again perform the shift left operation like that. So if E equal to 0 is nothing but we have to do the subtraction operation and then whether E equal to 1 or not. So if E equal to 1, check the here, set the Qn equal to 1. So otherwise once again we have to restore the bits. So this is the restore A plus B is nothing but here this is the original signed magnitude bits. So whatever the result you get here, to that one we have to add the divisor bits and then do the decrement the sequential counter value. So if it is not 0, then once again perform the shift left operation and then whether E equal to 1 or not 0 we have to check. So if E equal to 0, we have to restore the B bits. So then after we have to perform the decremental of the sequential counter value. So this is the, so until we have to do this, the sequential counter reaches the 0. So once sequential counter reaches the 0, so the coefficient in QR and then remainder in A register. So this is the way of do the division operation. So this portion we have to do for checking the division overflow condition. So if there is no division overflow, we have to go to the division of the two magnitude binary numbers. So this is the analysis of the division operation. So the dividend is in AQ and then divisor is in B and then the sign of the result is transferred to QS to part of the quotient and SC is set to specify the number of shift and then subtract operations. And divide overflow condition is tested by subtracting the divisor in B from off of the bits of the dividend stored in A. And if carry flag is set to E equal to 1, then A greater than or equal to B. And divide overflow is set and then operation is terminated. Else E equal to 0, no divide overflow occurs. So the value of dividend E is restored by adding B to A. The division of magnitude starts by shifting the dividend in AQ to the left with the higher order bit shifted into the E. And if the bit is shifted into E is 1, so EA greater than B because EA consists of a 1 followed by n minus 1 bits. So while B consists of only n minus 1 bits. So in this case B must be subtracted from EA and 1 inserted into the Qn for quotient bit. So if the left shift operation inserts A0 into E, so the divisor is subtracted by adding its 2's complement value and then carry is transferred to E. And if E equal to 1, it indicates that E greater than or equal to B and hence Qn is set to 1. So if E equal to 0, it indicates that A greater than A less than B and the original number is restored by adding B to A So in this case, 0 is inserted into Qn. The process is repeated with the register A holding the partial remainder after n minus 1. After n minus 1 times, the quotient is formed in Q and then the remainder is formed in A. So this is the way to do the division of the two binary magnitude numbers. Thank you.